What's going on YouTube? It's N Squared Sports coming back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the Carolina Panthers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. So kind of two odd teams, just in a random video, but I have some info on both of these teams. I'm just going to tell you all about it in case you haven't heard. So starting with the Carolina Panthers, they released today, I'm recording this on a Tuesday, they said that Cam Newton is going to be placed on IR with a foot injury. Now, he's had this injury the entire year. He played a couple games, and then he got this injury. He has not played since, and he will not play the rest of this year. He is eligible to return for the playoffs, apparently, if he is healthy, but I doubt he will be totally healthy, and I think they're just going to rock with Kyle Allen. So the question that I have is, does this affect the Panthers in any way? My answer is no. And I love Cam Newton. I think Cam Newton's great, and his MVP season was one of the best. He played great that year. He was a running back and a quarterback that year, but he has not been the same since. He's just taken a lot of hits, and too many hits, I might add. So I don't think this is going to affect him at all, though. I just think that it'll help Kyle Allen know that he is secure with his job, as if he didn't think he was already, going like 5-1 so far this year. I think it is just a kind of relief for Kyle Allen, knowing that he is going to be the guy, and he is not going to have to worry about anybody else coming in and trying to take his job from him. So I think in that way it's going to help, and I think it's going to also help because Kyle Allen is not a great mobile quarterback, and he will not want to have the ball in his hands the entire time. He's going to give it to Christian McCaffrey a lot easier, and Cam, I think, might mess that up possibly by wanting to take it himself instead of handing off to McCaffrey, because McCaffrey's been unreal. So, and he also has been connecting with his receivers a lot more recently, so I think that's a good thing. So that, and also one other point on the Panthers, they can eliminate about $20 million, I said that weird, $20 million off their cap if they traded or released Cam by the end of the season, or at the end of the season, sorry. So, if they traded him away, now, if you trade him away, you're probably going to have to take some cap back, but if you just release him at the end of the year, just let him go, they could eliminate I think it was 19-point-something million off their cap, which will be huge for bringing in possible other players or just having more money to pay other players on their team. So I think that's an interesting point. Is Cam done in Carolina now? Is that official? I don't know. I think if Kyle Allen continues to play well, they might just stick with him next year. It's an interesting point, one that I'm really not sure about right now. We'll have to wait and see how well Kyle Allen finishes this season. So going now into the Jacksonville Jaguars, they have said that Nick Foles is going to start their game after the bye week, which they have a bye week this week. So he will start after the bye week in place of Gardner Minshew. So people have said Gardner Minshew had some Minshew magic, is what they called it. He played great the first couple games. He led them to a bunch of wins to start the season, and he has kind of not been as good the last couple games. He hasn't been as good the last couple games. He got pretty much blown out by the Texans this last week, and he did not look good. So they're just like, okay, Foles is healthy now, so, usually in a situation like this, you'd be like, well, if he's playing well, then why don't you just, keep starting Minshew? But it's a good opportunity for them to start Nick Foles now and see how he does. And I have the question, is it a good move? I believe it is. I think Nick Foles is a better quarterback than Gardner Minshew right now. Gardner Minshew is not as experienced. He's a rookie. So, what do you expect Nick Foles to do? Because he's a Super Bowl champion now. He's led his team to the Super Bowl. And even though most people think of him as a backup, he's done that. He has. Even if it was a fluke, he still did it. He still led his team past every other team to win the Super Bowl. So, I think it's a good move. I think they should, and if Gardner Minshew could be a great backup and can learn more from Nick Foles. He's already had a great experience in the NFL, and he knows how to do it now. So I think that's a benefit to him. But yes, I do think it is a good idea for Nick Foles to start after the bye week. So just a little quick video there. Just wanted to let you know about some news. I have some other news. I'll make in a couple other videos, so be watching for that. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.